Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction. And it's time to take a look at a brand new SunnyV2 video. And I was actually contemplating not watching this one because it just seemed like a heavier subject, but I figured we might as well. Beloved YouTubers who died as legends, because I did want to watch it anyway, so I might as well. So this is gonna be a sadder one, obviously. So usually SunnyV2 does videos where it's YouTubers, but it's like a negative video. So it's nice to see this is gonna be a positive one. So let's get to it. There's gonna be a lot of people here I probably don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really follow a lot of like bigger YouTubers. I just don't. Like I watch smaller ones mostly. Like I mean some of the bigger ones I watch are like Red Letter Media, sometimes I'll watch like Pyrocynical sometimes, but not that he posts a lot of videos. He did a lot of streams, but what else? A couple other people here and there, but for the most part everybody's like smaller, like gaming related channels mostly and movie related ones. But anyway, so let's get to it. Link in the description. Go check it out yourself. Of course, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
If heaven was hosting a party for legends, then these 10 YouTubers would all be
okay. Let's see. Etika, of course, he was in the thumbnail. I think that's Christy. What's her name? Christy Grimes? I can't remember her name. I remember her. All right, let's just let it play.
Supplying the vodka would definitely be Abator, who sadly predicted his own death just days before it happened. His final video was titled "I Am Not Dead, I Am 57 Today," and it followed the same premise as all his other content.
Never heard of this guy.
Abator would film himself almost always drinking spirits before going out to play in extremely cold conditions.
Oh no.
He'd mow his grass in the middle of a hailstorm, wash himself in bathtubs filled with ice, and wriggle like a worm in the snow. But on the subject of his death, the most important series had the label "On Thin Ice." As the title might suggest, Abator would ice skate on barely frozen lakes, before always falling through to make it entertaining. The problem was, due to possible intoxication and having ice skates on his feet, Abator often struggled to escape the freezing water, and had no one there to help if things didn't go to plan.
I'm most time alone, 99%.
On the topic of safety, Abator stated, "Many regard falling through the ice as life-threatening, but if you know what you're
that's why he has the 57 hours for it.
Doing and have ice claws, then it's usually fine." He further added with a smile, "I shouldn't be cocky, I could very well die out here someday." Abator's final video confirmed this hadn't happened yet, although just 7 days later his 25-year-long partner made a tragic Facebook post. Friday 26 November was a normal Friday. You went to a lake near Kongsberg and you were looking forward to ice skating. You were supposed to film yourself and use it in a video. You sent me a message when you arrived with pictures of yourself in the water. Good conditions, you wrote, but something went terribly wrong. You ended up in the ice water, and this time you did not get up again, as you have done so many times before. In the end, you were picked up by divers and sent by air ambulance to hospital. They did everything they could to bring you back to life, but you had been underwater for too long. Johannes and I were with you when the doctors at the hospital turned off all the machines that had kept your body going. Thank you for everything that you have been to Johannes and me. We have endless good memories and we miss you so indescribably. Abator will be remembered for living his life to the fullest, while Tommy 11 will be remembered for the record
I've never heard of it.
That he broke. You see, Tommy had gotten brain cancer at the age of only 12, but dreamed of becoming a famous YouTuber whilst he was still healthy. After 2 months of uploading, Tommy had gained a measly 10 subscribers. However, the Facebook page Velociraptor and its 16 million followers were about to change Tommy's life forever.
I've never heard of Philosopher. Why do I not know these people?
Just a photo of Tommy's channel with the caption, "Let's fulfill a dream."
That's
His name is Tommy. Unfortunately, he has brain cancer, but he has the hope of being known as a YouTuber. It is our time to make a child happy. Shall we help him? Here's Tommy's channel. Only 3 hours and 40 minutes later, a comment showed Tommy had gained 800,000 subscribers, grabbing the attention of Dross Rotzank, El Rubius OMG, Oron Play, and the Gref, who sent their combined 100 million subscribers.
I don't know any of the other people.
Young boy's dream. Within only 10 days, Tommy had gone from 476 subscribers to 7.2 million, which after growing to 10 million later that year, also meant he broke the following records. The most subscribers gained in an hour, the most subscribers gained in a day, the most subscribers gained in a week, the fastest channel to achieve 1 million subscribers, and the youngest creator to achieve both 1 and 10 million subscribers.
Shout out to all the people that
Tommy
did
was
that
therefore also sent a diamond play button, although only his parents were there to see it come. Tommy had died just 2 months beforehand at the age of only 12. In the very same year, we lost Laoshu 55,000. Moses McCormick taught himself to
I feel bad I don't know these people.
Speak over 50 languages fluently, then talk to random native speakers who are always extremely shocked.
Oh, wow.
Better yet was when he switched to a second language.
That's great.
Or when he spoke an unusual language that wasn't quite so common.
You Germany?
I'm Hungarian.
Oh, Hungarian. See, which one?
These videos helped Moses to gain 1 million subs. However, in May 2020, Laoshu's brother Mark, who often appeared in the videos, uploaded his own video titled "Warning Video to Laoshu Family, Friends and Fans, Moses is not safe."
What?
In the video, Mark explained that Laoshu had begun a new relationship with a girl who he believed was acting very strangely.
Oh no.
I don't know this girl, and she came out of nowhere. And she's an ex-federal agent.
The video was especially concerning after this was also said.
We have to pray for Moses right now. He is not well. She actually has been manipulating him, and he is not well. He's not well.
And while this could have been dismissed as an overprotective brother, Laoshu died unexpectedly only 9 months later. The cause of death was supposedly a heart attack, yet Laoshu's brother didn't buy it for a second.
And it would be a damn lie to tell the world that he died of a heart attack.
He'd uploaded a new video believing Laoshu was murdered by his girlfriend.
Whoa.
2020,
what the fuck?
I shared my concern regarding being associated with that new girl that nobody knew.
Also starting an online fundraiser which read, "My brother didn't have any chronic illness and never complained to me about heart issues. When I seen the condition of his body, I immediately knew he was killed, yet Laoshu's girlfriend responded to the claims by calling them baseless conspiracy theories." So exactly.
Oh, wait, I didn't hear read the rest of that. Something about lawsuits? We will come with lawsuit case numbers, witnesses, background check, results, and much more if needed. We don't want to do it, but if it must come to that, then we will do what it needs to be done.
So exactly what happened is for your own conclusion, but the
Christina Grimes.
Assassination of Christina
Did I say
Grimes
Christine?
is much more cut and
I never
dry.
watched her, but I remember this was huge when it happened. This was like 10 years ago, maybe a little bit, maybe I don't know, maybe 2013, maybe. She was just killed, right? She was murdered.
Christina began on YouTube by covering popular songs, and only 2 years after starting, Selena Gomez hired her. Christina's popularity exploded after placing third on The Voice, giving her the audience to play live in concert, where the unthinkable tragically happened. On the 10th of June 2016, Christina
2016, wow, okay. I thought it was longer ago.
A tweet reading, "Orlando, come out to the show tonight at the Plaza Live, starts at 7:30, also attaching the following video.
Hey guys, what's up? We're in Orlando today. Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida.
And as shown by the concert's footage, it went extremely normally.
You guys are awesome! Oh my god!
However, after the show concluded, Christina held a meet and greet, where just minutes after taking these fan photos, Kevin James Lubel walked up and fatally shot Christina. She's since been remembered as a beautiful person and an amazing singer, a beautiful soul with an amazing voice, and an incredible talent that won't be forgotten, similar to Rich Piana, who also...
I don't know. I felt like we're getting somewhere. Like, I know who she is. Oh fuck.
inspired millions.
Oh, I don't know.
The bodybuilding YouTuber had been using PED.
I figured he was a bodybuilding YouTuber
since a very early age.
I've been taking steroids since I was 18. I'm 43. So what is that? 20 25 years?
Accepting the side effects by stating, I'm total 100% aware that damage is being done to my body in the choices I am making. I know for a fact that doing what I'm doing is going to cause damage, but I have made a choice and I'm willing to deal with that. I'm willing to roll the dice, and that's something you have to be willing to do. In 2014, at the age of 43, Rich Piana said this:
I have to say, honestly, I've had no side effects.
Although only 3 years after claiming that he'd had 0 side effects, the following video surfaced showing his poor state of health.
Baby, this is not normal. I know. I've seen stuff like this before. I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Babe, what's up?
Hey, baby, don't get upset, baby. Baby, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
Whilst getting a haircut later that year, Rich Piana unexpectedly collapsed before falling into a coma and dying 2 weeks later. His autopsy showed his heart and liver weighed twice the average size, with the following comments summarizing his legacy perfectly. I respected that guy. He at least didn't hide nothing about what he used. Showed folks how not to do it. R.I.P. Mr. Piana, although sadly Claire Wineland's state of health was a little less voluntary. In fact, Claire Wineland began on YouTube by talking about her health.
I have something called cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic disease, meaning you're born with it. As you get older, it gets worse. I've nearly died 6 times.
And despite being born with cystic fibrosis, it became substantially worse from the second she started uploading.
Over the past 6 months or so, my health has declined dramatically. Just took a friggin' plummet.
2 months later,
I was watching I forgot his name. He passed away a few years ago, but I remember watching for a little bit. What was his name? Oh my god, I forgot. It was like Tom. I don't know.
Claire explained that things had gotten worse again.
I wonder if they'll be here.
I couldn't work. I've never felt more embarrassed in my entire life.
And while a viral GoFundMe had made a massive difference,
We got to $200,000 with $10 donations. It's just mind-boggling to me. I don't even...
this turned out to be her final video alive. Just 3 weeks after receiving her donations, Claire was given a lung transplant that caused her to suffer a stroke. She died in September 2018 at the age of 21.
I'm hoping we get past 21. Like, I just wanna go clubbing once.
At the same time, Etika was also trying to wear a smile. He'd built a cult fan base called the Joy-Con Boys. However, after 10 years of content
I didn't watch a lot of Etika, but I watched clips.
To notice that Etika was acting a whole lot stranger.
Senzu being Dragon Balls, all those things exist. Every dead person that died, they'll come back, and they'll realize they're God, and they'll feel like they're Goku.
As a result, Etika was placed in a mental hospital, and despite confirming his release
Keemstar did not fucking help that whole
by
situation.
posting I am free, he had more problems just around the corner. Police returned to Etika's house after some more concerning tweets, which he'd live streamed to the public for roughly 40 minutes.
If you break into my apartment, you will be breaking the law, officer. Do not step foot into my apartment. You do not have permission. Now leave the premises before I call my lawyer and have him sue you.
2 months later, he'd post a new video titled I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I'm sorry I pushed you all away. I'm sorry I made a clown of myself.
After which his phone and bag were found abandoned on the ground. Police then found Etika's body roughly 5 days later, but at least Bernard Albertson's life had a much more wholesome ending.
I don't know. Yeah, that was shitty. I feel like maybe if I could say any criticism about this video, I feel like all of the other ones have been pretty good at showing like positives of everybody, you know, positive attitudes and stuff. I feel like he only brushed past like the fun that Etika really showed, and then everything else is just like this is like I don't know.
Bernard didn't begin on YouTube until the age of 72, but had lived such a jam-packed life his stories were instantly welcomed. On the 8th of November 2013, he posted the incredibly viral An Old Man's Advice video, inspiring his audience with a couple words of wisdom.
You can do anything that you want to do. Don't say the world is just against me. That's not true.
Fun fact, no one searched for this, but we all needed it. It therefore posts another installment with the opposite philosophy to most most boomers,
Young people, without you, this world is nothing. You are the backbone of this world.
before uploading a series of Bible teachings, one of which from April 2019 discussing Armageddon and the end times. Well, as the top comment read, "May you rest in peace," it turns out this video was the end for Bernard himself, who died in October 2019 just before his 81st birthday.
Yeah.
The channel remains active with
80 years old. It's not a bad. It's not a bad number.
content posted by his son, while more tragically, Technoblade's channel is
Yeah, Technoblade. Nah, that one I know.
still active with
I don't watch Technoblade, but I heard it.
content posted by his dad. Technoblade was gaining roughly 20
I watched the
million
video,
views per
though,
video
that his dad
when
posted
after a
up.
3-month break
So Long
he'd make
Nerds,
an
I think it was called.
unexpected announcement.
So in the last few days of July, I noticed that my right arm was starting to hurt a decent amount. I headed over to the doctor to see what was wrong. And the reason my arm hurts is because I have cancer.
Techno spent the video joking
sucks.
like it wasn't all that serious.
Of all the phone calls I've made, nobody took the news worse than my health insurance provider. They've been inconsolable for weeks. They were like, "You got what?"
Having full confidence that things would turn out fine.
I just want to clarify that the doctors I have are like insanely good, bro. I'm going to be getting some of the finest healthcare in the world, so don't worry about me too much.
It had seemingly gotten more serious with the upload, "I almost became an amputee," yet Techno actually explained in the video that he was almost back to normal.
I now have 99.9% less cancer than I used to, which is pretty great. World of difference between that and 100%, but so far everything is going according to plan.
It seemed his condition was
what
only
happened?
getting better.
So my arm has gotten a lot better. I can raise my elbow up to like my chin and my arm up to my forehead.
However,
I like that
only
he's
3
showing
months
it through
afterwards,
VR.
it
I
was
didn't even know there was
confirmed
a
by his
Minecraft
dad
VR.
that Technoblade had passed. Despite talking about the cancer in his arm, Techno didn't mention that it spread across his lungs, taking his life and devastating a fan base, like the death of Joe Lindner. He was often referred to as the legendary Joe Aesthetics, initially going viral for a
Is this
month.
the last one? Where's the god of random? Oh, sorry. Like something random. Oh, I got a call. All right, hold on. Let me pause real quick. Sorry. All right, I had to go take that. All right, let's continue.
muscle movement known as alien gains. However,
Ew.
Joe explained that it came from rippling muscle disease, and it was actually difficult to live with.
By the way, it hurts so much, bro. It hurts like crazy.
Further adding on Bradley Martin's podcast, it affected his vital organs.
But there's nothing bad to the disease, no?
Let's be honest, the muscle is also, the heart is also a muscle. And
Yeah.
that's my biggest
Oh,
concern
that's
always.
scary.
What if I have such a bad cramp that my heart gets a cramp? I
It's
don't
called
know.
a heart attack.
The conversation then flowed toward bodybuilding deaths,
The fitness industry in general, a lot of people are kind of, going out.
yet neither Brad or Joe could have ever guessed that only 23 days later Joe would meet a similar fate.
Wow.
His girlfriend announced his death via Instagram, the cause of which being a brain aneurysm, remembering her partner with a pretty accurate description. An amazing and incredible person in this world.
Okay, I'm glad you read it because you fucking see it. All right, yeah, that was a rough one. Yeah, a lot of people I didn't even know of, but yeah, very good video. It's always good to know of the people that passed, even if it was stuff like I wouldn't really watch myself. Like Technoblade, I knew of. He was big enough, I think, that when he passed, everybody was talking about it. I was like, oh, okay. And that's when I learned. I really didn't know who Technoblade was before that. Just not really my type of YouTuber, and I don't follow anything that really would even talk about a YouTuber like that. So that's why I didn't even know about him until he passed. Everybody was talking about him when he passed, though. Like it was trending everywhere. I was just like, what? I was like, oh, okay, that's it. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Beloved YouTubers who died as legends. There you go. Rest in peace.